All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back.
Trevor.
What's up?
No matter what you say,
Oh.
it's the 2023 MLB preseason predictions. We're giving you every division, every award, every single stat. We're going to fill you in with everything.
Everything from
Everything.
top to the bottom.
Right after I
The
press
music.
the music. All right, guys, we are back. What's up? Average Takes in the house. Bob, Roman, Shenny across the block. What's up, guys? 2023 season preview. We're bringing you every division. We're going to break it down, every team, what we think. Over, under on wins, maybe. It's going to be great. It's going to be electric.
We'll see.
I'm excited to be here. Trevor, how you feeling, buddy?
Great day to be alive.
Great day to be alive. Can't wait to see you at opening day, buddy.
Yes.
Can't wait for opening day, Thursday. Hopefully it doesn't rain, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Cross your fingers.
Cross your toes.
Pray to the gods. We want to see opening day baseball. We want to see it live. I want to be there. I'm going to enjoy me a couple of the beers. Just to remind you guys, we have a couple beers in front of us. Those beers are from 2004. The Padres win goddamn World Series. I'm going to drink one. Roman's going to drink one. Trevor's going to drink one. And that's just the bottom line.
I call the light.
You can have the light. I'll take the Bud Heavy.
Thank Lords.
That's fine. But yeah, we'll see you when we see you there. But until then, MLB predictions. Let's start with divisions. All the way furthest away, AL East.
Least.
Oh,
did I say that?
Oh, whoa.
Really?
Well, let's start off with the least. The worst team in that division.
Your second favorite team.
Mine.
The Boston Red Sox.
Favorite team, the Boston Red Sox.
Hit it right on the nose.
Oh, my God. I agree with you guys. I heard Eric Hubbs from Barstool Sports thinks his prediction is that the Red Sox general manager gets fired. Chaim Bloom gets fired midway through this season. I could definitely see it. I mean, when he acquired this team, it was coming off the precipice of championships, a bona fide ball club per se. Had Mookie Betts, all these studs. They lost the Mookie Betts trade terribly. That prospect who they thought was going to be the next Derek Jeter Downs, they cut him.
Did they?
They cut him.
He's on the Nationals now.
He's on the Nationals now, Trevor just said.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, you still got Verdugo in the big leagues, and they love Verdugo. I mean,
got Justin Turner, but I mean, he broke his face.
They just got Justin Turner. He did have that nasty.
Dude, prayers up. That picture of his face.
I saw him already. He's already back, though.
Is he? Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I thought I saw him in an at-bat, unless it was an old at-bat.
Oh, dude, I thought that was going to take him out for a while.
It looked pretty bad. Low-key. Did look bad. But I just think pitching is not going to be all the way there for them. This lineup has definitely taken a hit, losing JD now, Xander Bogaerts, both off this team. That hurts tremendously. They did extend Rafi. They're keeping Rafi around for a while. They paid Rafi. Chris Sale's going to be back. I saw him in a couple spring training outings. Didn't look terrible. They got Kluber, the man they've wanted forever. They finally signed him away from
Yoshida or something like that?
Yeah. Mashida Yohida or something. You're right.
Yoshida.
Yeah, something like that. The guy went off in the fucking WBC.
Oh, his name starts with or has an A. It's Masataka.
Yeah, Masataka Yoshida, I believe is his name.
Yes.
Absolutely stud in the WBC. What do you have? The 13 RBIs and
something like that.
15 RBIs in the WBC total.
Was clutch.
Great. He's going to be a staple for them this year. Definitely could be a consideration for rookie of the year. Question mark. But we'll see. Red Sox don't look great. And I don't believe their farm system's doing that well off either. I mean, I know they had a couple guys who who smelt the Red Sox last year, like the Tristan Cassis and others. But we'll see. I don't think the Red Sox are gonna be that great. And we saw the next team. Or well, hey, before we move on, Red Sox over under is set at 77.5 wins.
Under
Under 76.
Under
73.
All right. Moving on. Next team. Obviously, I believe you guys are gonna say the
Tampa Bay Rays.
Orioles.
Whoa, Roman. Whoa.
Am I too low on them?
You're way too low. Me and Shenny are on the same page, so I think you need to hop on.
They didn't have a
this.
good offseason.
Well, they
never
do the talent. They're like they're top 5 prospects every year. They got guys.
All right, we can switch.
All right,
it.
well,
it's 2-1. I'll lose.
It's 2-1, so you lose this one. Baltimore Orioles. We were just talking about win over and under. They're set actually at lower than the Red Sox, 76.5%. That's why I wanted to bring it up so quickly.
I'm going over.
Over 77.
Over. All right. Well,
I'll
let's
go
get
80.
into it. Orioles, obviously, it's all about Adley Rutschman. He's gonna be the next
Gunnar
best.
Henderson.
I mean, we'll get there.
Okay, my bad.
But I just want to say Adley Rutschman is supposed to be the next best catcher in this league, the next Buster Posey, the next Wilson Contreras, Yadi Molina. He's supposed to be the next great catcher of the decade.
The next Austin Hedges.
Whoa. Austin Hedges, you mean Pirate Great?
Padre Great.
Whoa.
AAA.
We'll get to the Pirates.
MVP.
But yeah, go ahead. Gunner. They got Kyle Stowers, correct?
Grayson Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean, they are top heavy on the talent right now. Don't forget WBC. Cedric
Mullins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jackson Holiday's in the farm.
Jackson Holiday has already been raking. He might be up next year. I don't know about this year. Next year.
His dad still never touched home.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the year we get over that, Trevor. This is the year, buddy. But yeah, this is a up and coming Orioles team. We saw a little bit of what they did last year. I believe that they have enough to surpass the Red Sox this season. I think these two teams are going to be battling all year long.
They battled, yes.
I definitely think the Red Sox are going to have to sell off a lot of these guys at the end of the year, or like July, like the sale and others.
Adam Frazier on the Orioles now?
I have no idea.
I think he is, and he's splitting time with Jorge Mateo, ex-Padre as well.
Jorge Mateo was actually really good for them last year. And with the new rule about you could only pick over twice, I think he could be dirty with the Orioles because how quick he is.
Oh, pick over?
Yeah, they could only throw over twice. Yeah, you can only throw over twice at a guy.
He's fast and the bases are bigger, so obviously
this is bigger. There's a pitch clock, so you know the pitcher's gonna throw right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's
right.
He's set up to steal bases. I think this is the year where we could steal bases. MLB wanted to steal bases again.
I think we're gonna need a lot of stolen bases, but also a lot more pickoffs.
I mean,
you think 130 stolen bases?
Oh, I don't know about breaking records, but I don't
know. 130.
130.
Oh, it's 130.
Ricky Henderson.
But props to the Orioles for actually starting to build.
Yeah. Yes,
bro. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, buddy.
I did not know that. Damn.
That will never be broken.
I think the closest I've seen is like 81.
Oh, I don't know if we've seen 81.
Didn't somebody get 81 recently?
Not recently, but someone has gotten in like the 60s, I think, in our lifetime.
It was a 60.
I don't know.
Fucking 130?
130 is crazy.
That's every time he got on base.
We don't even gotta get there.
Stealing first and second.
We could talk about like Hall of Fame stats and stuff like that. Podcast one day. We could do a lot of wow moments.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
But now this
I don't think I had 130 in my life.
Not even in fucking the show. Shot. I got 130.
I don't know. No shot. No. So now this is where we get in the murk a little bit.
No.
I think
there's no murk.
Solidified 1 and 2.
There's a solidified 1 and 2.
The 3 is The next one we have is
Solidified 1, 2, 3.
This is what
One, two,
Roman
three.
already spit out. Then
yes. The first two teams
Rays.
are close to the Rays and the bottom.
all right,
The
we go
Rays, Sox,
here.
and the Orioles.
We go
Who were
Rays.
you thinking? Who were you thinking? What the
Yeah,
hell?
who
I
were you
mean, the
thinking?
Blue Jays have been missing out on the
Oh,
playoffs.
hell no.
The
man.
Rays are consistent. They might look like a dumb team on the outside, but it works for them and them only.
This is the year that changes.
I hope. We've been saying that. I've been putting money on the Blue Jays every year. It feels like I've been wanting the Blue Jays, Padres, Blue Jays, Padres. They've been failing to make playoffs.
It's them. It's them now.
All right. So this is 2 against 1. So we'll go Rays here.
Perfect. I just think they didn't add much, didn't lose much either.
3 teams make the wild card anyway. So
didn't do good last year. I like the Rays at 3.
all right. I mean, you do see them falling off pitching wise, the lack of depth overall.
Isn't Glasnow hurt?
Yeah, I mean, I think he got re-hurt on something else. I don't think it was like I don't know, but yeah,
He's their best pitcher.
Yeah,
I mean, McClanahan shoved last year. I will give him that, but
yeah,
I mean,
Shane's gonna be their ace this year.
yeah. And then who's after that? They still have Patino and stuff.
Yeah, they got Patino, but is he gonna take a step forward yet? Because I haven't seen it.
Who's their number 2? Yanni Chirinos?
Yeah, because they lost Kluber.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. They're
and then it's Shane Boz.
Yeah.
Shane Boz.
Brendan McKay.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn, you love the Rays.
Yeah.
I know ball, brother. I just know ball.
Oh, all right.
But yeah, I definitely could see the Rays taking a step back. I mean, this is the year where I think that the clock is going to take a big advantage of bad teams. I think it's going to push teams to be better, have better players. You're not going to get luck and everyone's going to get deep breath and best overall. Like, nope, everyone gets a set time.
Right.
I don't know.
It is going to be interesting to see how this team performs this year because
they have not spent money.
They're just consistent,
Didn't gain much, didn't lose much.
They're very consistent, though.
They're very consistent, and they produce prospects, and they bring guys up very well. They don't have to play them every day. They rotate very well. I mean, they did lose a heart and soul to their team, G-Man Joy.
G-Man Joy, where'd he go?
He's in Pittsburgh.
Jesus.
Yeah, we'll see. So the next team then.
Toronto Blue Jays.
The New York. Just kidding.
All right. So we're saying that Blue Jays here?
Yes.
So
I don't think
the Yankees have been pretty injured already. If you have
I know.
Look, this is the year where the Blue Jays have to take this. I want to put them, I want to project them 1. I know I was arguing against them, but that was a little bit a show for the podcast. I want to put the Blue Jays 1 this year because the Yankees are not good at keeping a team healthy throughout the year. For them to start off with losing Rondon, you have all these guys, a lot of bullpen guys, already hurt.
I saw their starting. It was their starting 5 graphic, and there was already 3 X's on guys who are injured.
Yeah, Severino,
Rondon, Severino,
Montez, who they traded for last year, hurt. Carlos Rondon. I mean, it's gonna be. They said Clark Schmidt's gonna have to start in the bigs to start the year. Like, it's gonna be a lot of young guys already. Like, this is the guys you don't want to tap into till later.
Yeah, it looks like
Judge and Giancarlo are hitting like they did last year. I mean,
Aaron Judge has to regress. He broke a record that was almost goddamn 100 years old.
What if he shatters his own record?
I mean, he
could be pretty sick
back to back, but it hasn't happened in forever. So, I mean, to think he's going to top what he did is going to be crazy. I think he has
to be on steroids.
A regression year.
We haven't seen that since someone was on steroids.
Yeah,
back-to-back
like
60-year home run years.
yeah, since the steroid era, like these guys regress.
So you just chalk him up as a steroid user now?
No,
If he
I
goes back-to-back 60 home runs, yes, he's on steroids.
but I do think guys progress, and I do think the Yankees starting off so injured already and tapping into these guys who you don't want to tap into yet.
Yeah, but the Blue Jays could get injured too. Like Vladdy's got hurt last year, didn't he?
Yeah, but
Bobichette
I'm
got hurt
putting
last year.
I'm putting the Blue Jays one this year. I'm saying they
That's fine.
take it.
That's fine.
Yankees take a step back.
That's fine. I agree with you because Toronto's deep.
The Yankees always disappoint anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to miss playoffs because I don't think they miss playoffs, but
I think they do.
ooh, ooh,
Boom.
ooh, ooh, ooh.
Wow.
All right, so yeah, obviously Toronto, they do have the young guys. I think Vladdy stepped back last year. He's going to have a fucking comeback this year.
Absolutely has to.
I definitely think it is either put up or shut up with
Big
this
time
team
legacy
because they
season.
fired the manager. They have now traded some of their key players. I think it's going to be send all, say all. Like it's either going to be if they don't fucking make it, they got to start moving some of these guys who they thought were cornerstone.
Who is their new manager? Do you know?
Off
Remember?
the top of my head, I do not remember. But Roman, go ahead, fact check that for us.
The manager?
Yeah,
I
because
think
it was
it's
Charlie Montoyo, but they
okay.
fired him.
All right, yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Manager
Yeah.
of the Yankees?
No, Blue Jays.
Oh.
I already know who the manager of the Yankees is.
Yeah, that's still Aaron.
That fucking
And Boone?
idiot.
And they love him. They let him get a podcast with the fucking uh
John Heyman, enemy of the
but
fucking
yeah,
podcast.
talking baseball guys.
Oh,
No, not with
I thought you were
hate.
saying John Heyman. That guy's a fucking idiot too.
No, Aaron Boone has a podcast with Talking Baseball. They get a one-on-one once a week throughout the entire season with him.
John Schneider.
What?
John Schneider?
John Shire?
Schneider.
John Schneider. I've never heard of him, honestly.
No.
That's under the
Really?
radar this year. Not too sure. Got any information on him?
John
He
Schneider.
was a bench coach. Guy from the org. I could be. I don't know anything though.
Keep on going.
I don't know anything though. I think he was a bench coach. Couldn't tell you though because Toronto's so far away. You know, Canada. I'm not really familiar with those rules and those laws up there. So
I think he would. Yeah, I think he's been with that organization for a very long time. So, congrats to him. I think he has to turn that team around and take them back to, those back-to-back days.
I hope he's vaxxed.
But I hope that I hope that's this is put up or shut up for them this year. Truly,
Yeah,
truly.
and if they shut up, I'm done with Canada and Toronto. I'm done with them.
But I think Vladdy has to step up. This is a big year for him. Big year.
He said this says following the playing days, which ended in 2007 at AAA, Snyder moved into coaching and has touched nearly every rung of the ladder through the system, beginning at the club's complex in Dundon, Florida. He took over as interim manager this past July following the dismissal of Charlie Montoyo.
So I was dead wrong. He was interim, then earned it full seat. So I apologize. I was dead wrong.
Dead wrong.
Okay, so next we want to go AL Central.
Yes.
AL Central. The worst team in this division is pretty easy to me.
I think it's kind of hard,
The
actually.
Kansas City Royals.
I was thinking Detroit.
Without Eric Hosmer, they're nothing.
This Royals team is pretty bad, and they showed that they're bad because they signed a lot of scrums this year, and all the scrums made it. Jackie Bradley Jr., who had one of his worst career years all time last year, is going to be a starting center fielder, I think. But this team's going to be led by Bobby Witt Jr. It's what it is. He's going to have to step up big, but they do have some good guys like Vinny. Vinny's
The Italian nightmare.
Yes, he's a good piece for them. Zach Greinke is getting the opening day nod, so that means he's their ace still. Like,
He is their
I
ace.
don't know if that's their like ace, whatever, but it's kind of crazy. He's still out there for what is this? His 20th season?
No, I think it's 18.
18. That's goddamn close for you to say no. It's been cool seeing him in spring training, call his own pitches with the
Did you see the TikTok going around and he called like a fastball and then he shook himself off?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
would be
cool.
Oh, I saw that.
I would be livid if I'm the catcher and I have no idea what's coming.
I think it's pretty cool that the pitcher gets to call it to the catcher instead of the other way around.
Yeah, but
I think that is awesome.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he gets to repeat it. I don't think he just it turns off after he gives one.
No,
call.
you could press
Like
it.
he shook it off and then press another button.
I still don't necessarily know how it works. Does it say like fastball or like?
Yeah,
so I thought it was just.
it has a
beep.
display of like 9 to 12 buttons, and you click and it's like fastball in, fastball up,
Oh,
in,
okay.
two-seamer up. Like there's multiple buttons for.
I thought it was like
then,
Morse code where they like get here, beeps.
Yeah, you click. No, it's not Morse code. You click the pitch, and then you'll click up, down, middle, inside, like that.
Oh, okay.
Is what I believe how it works.
And they have an earpiece in their ears, the catchers and shit.
Yeah. So I believe he was clicking like 2 buttons, and he misclicked the second button or something like that when he shook himself off. I don't know how it works honestly, but like for a pitcher like you, Darvish, who has 15 pitches and they all need locations. I mean, I don't even know.
He has 3 pitch comms for him.
Yeah, he has one on his glove, one on his belt, one on his cap. The teams are gonna be like, all right, well, this is fastball, obviously. This one's no. But yeah, the Royals, they don't look that great this year. I mean,
what about Fran Mill?
I would love for Fran Mill to actually have a great year with them.
He already has 3 home
Salvi.
Yeah, Salvi. I mean, he's gonna be with them forever. He ain't leaving. Salvi had a down year last year, but
was injured.
So we could put 2 and 2 together. The year before, he crushed and broke the fucking catcher record for dingers. I think he'll be pretty good overall. But
and so wait,
I think they lack depth, and overall, I mean, a full team of superstars is what it takes. It seems like these days, but they're in the middle of a rebuild, obviously.
Did Salvi set the record 2 years ago and then regress last year? Is that the trend? Is that what happens? You set a record and then you regress? Weird. Next team's got to be the Tigers, right?
Yeah, I was thinking
Tigers
5.
Are we done with the Royals?
I'm done with them.
Oh, they did sign Aroldis Chapman. We did forget to mention that.
Didn't he get hurt?
Yeah, he
Didn't he get like
How old is
he had an
Aroldis?
infected tattoo or something.
How old is Aroldis Chapman?
He's getting up there.
37.
57?
He's definitely getting up there. Yeah. So we were talking about the Tigers next.
Tigers and their superstar acquisition of Javi Baez a couple years ago paid off immensely because they're still 4th place in the AL Central.
And they gave away their best player this year, so.
Who?
Jose Abreu.
Wrong team, buddy.
Wrong team?
Yeah.
You mean Miguel Cabrera?
No, Miggy Cabrera. I mean, is this his final year? Did he already announce it?
Oh, wrong team. Wrong team.
So he's no longer on this team.
No. This is Miguel Cabrera's final year.
This is so he is playing this year. I think that's what Roman was trying to get to.
Yes.
Okay.
No, Roman's talking about Jose Abreu.
I know Roman's totally out of here, but I was trying to cover for him.
My notes were messed up. I got the wrong note messed up.
I was trying to cover up a little bit for him. But yeah, this team has Javi Baez. Did not like that. I did not like that pickup to begin with, but they paid him a lot. I thought they were gonna go get Correa that year, but whatever. They ended up with Javi. I hope he has a better year than he did last year for them. I think they need him to have a better year.
Fucking strikeout machine.
Yeah, he is. Riley Green, Spencer Torkelson, both need to have a good year. those are the two guys they're having as their backbone of this roster for years to
And
come.
I like Tariq Skubal, but I think he's hurt too. And Casey Mize, longtime prospect.
What I'm really truly hoping for is Austin Meadows. He had a terrible injury-filled year last year. I mean, he was hurt all year long, multiple things. He was really good for the Rays, really, really good for the Rays for all those years. Um, I want him to be better this year. Hopefully, he's not as injured at all. Do you remember at the beginning of the year when Akil Baddoo went fucking bonkers?
Achille Badu?
Yeah.
Is he still on the Tigers?
Yeah, I believe so. I think they sent him down though. That's why we didn't hear much from him after that.
Is Miggy still?
But
on this team?
Eduardo, yeah, that's what I was saying. Roman,
Holy.
where are you, bud? Okay, we're gonna forget that. Eduardo Rodriguez is starting opening day for this team.
He's still on the Tigers?
Yeah, they signed him. Last year was like his first year, I believe.
I know. He didn't pitch at all. He was hurt.
He was hurt as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I had him in fantasy and I had to get rid of his hurt ass.
these two teams are gonna be battling for last for sure. All right, moving on. Next team, where are we feeling?
Chicago.
I think I have the Jose Abreu-less Chicago White Sox.
Yeah, I mean, do we feel like the White Sox got any better this offseason?
They have they are like the eye candy of the AL Central. You look at them and they have big names, and then all of a sudden they just suck.
Well, Eloy got hurt for back-to-back years, it feels like now. They lose Abreu. They have Vaughn taking over at first base, though. Instead of trying to put him in the outfield, instead of, they had a weird built roster, it feels like, for a while now. And then they had Sleepy Torrey last year as well. Let's not forget.
Sleepy Torrey.
Yeah, he was falling asleep. Torrey LaRusso. He was literally totally out of it. They should have never tried to bring him out of retirement. Could not believe that. I think this team might be better though this year.
Better than
I don't
in
know.
what sense?
I don't know.
Mike Clevenger is supposed to be better?
No, I don't know if he's gonna be better. I mean, I think Cease has a really good chance to break out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really like Giolito. Liam
Giolito's
Hendricks.
pretty good though, but last year he kind of fell off. Liam Hendricks has cancer.
Yeah, I know. Sucks. That sucks.
I just remembered that. Damn.
Damn.
Prayers up to Liam.
I think Tim Anderson leads this team to playoffs.
I mean,
think
Tim Anderson, if this team is bad, they have to trade Tim Anderson.
Yeah, I think they are going absolute nuclear bomb
Anderson-
and just getting rid of everyone. Yoan Moncada gone. Tim Anderson gone.
Well, Yoan Moncada had such a bad year last year, like the entire year.
I think he was ranked the worst hitter in baseball last year.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was. Like he was,
and that's saying something because Austin Hedges played baseball last year.
But they did add Andrew Benintendi to man the outfield instead of throwing Eloy out there. They'll throw Eloy at DH, Vaughn cover first, so that flexes their roster pretty well.
And
Kopech,
Luis Robert.
They do have Luis Manning center, obviously. I need Kopech to step up big time. Like, where is he? The Red Sox traded him for Chris Sale. Like, it's time for him to step up and take over. Lance Lynn, can he stay healthy the entire year? That's his question mark. I love Lance Lynn.
Big boy on the mound.
But if they fall off, they can definitely move him. Then they have Garrett Crochet. He's a fun arm. I like this team overall. I don't know. I did
this last year.
I know. I've done this every year.
And the White Sox seem to fuck me every year. I rank them too high. I don't rank them high enough. Now I'm just you're a middle of the pack team.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
Who's their manager now? Ozzie Guillen?
I don't
Man,
know.
people listening to this podcast, the names I'm dropping tonight are absolutely insane.
Pedro Griflo. Yeah, Ozzie hasn't been their manager in I think 10 seasons.
Another new
Yeah, another new manager.
Pedro Guilfro.
Was with the Kansas City Royals for a long time, World Series champ with the Royals. First year with the White Sox as the manager. Rocking number 5. That's lit. But yeah, White Sox need to step up. We got next, boys.
I've been wrong every pick here, so I'll let you guys man the
Well,
ship.
how about you man the ship then? Let's hear it, Roman.
Who's number 2?
The Twins?
Detroit Tigers.
The Twins.
The Twins?
Say it with your chest, huh?
I don't know. Guardians fucking could suck.
I like
No,
the
they can't.
Twins here. I like the
They
Twins.
can't.
Minnesota.
Thank you. I was waiting for the Minnesota accent.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Carlos Correa.
Yep, they did get their man. They brought their man's home.
The sheriff.
They got the sheriff coming back. He's coming back from Tommy
He
John.
doesn't want to be there though.
I don't know. But they did bring Carlos Correa back. He was their third, or they were his third option, as I should say. But he does return back home. You
How do
know,
you feel
this
about
team, I've loved this team for a long time, but then they go and trade who had been their best player, Luis Ariz, for a long time. They do bring in Pablo Lopez, who I like a lot. He had a great year the last 2 years, I want to say.
No, just last year.
Just last year.
A phenomenal first half and then an average second half, which gave him good numbers.
He did have a phenomenal first half, and I'm pretty sure I went to a game where he destroyed the Padres.
Yeah. It was like 13 Ks.
Yeah, so maybe that's why I think of him better than he actually is. But they add Joey Gallo to their outfield.
Joey Gallo.
Does the no shift make Joey Gallo a comeback player of the year consideration? Or do they actually pull an
No.
outfielder in and shift that way and screw him over that way? Then
I
you
don't know.
their outfield is always gonna be great with Byron Buxton. It all matters if he can stay healthy.
And I think they added Tyler Mahle, or did they trade for him last year? I think
Yeah.
he's new to their team somehow.
Yep. And Sonny Gray.
Sonny Gray.
Sonny
Yeah.
Gray did look good his last time in spring training. So hopefully we see a good and healthy Sonny Gray. Hopefully we see a healthy Kenta Maeda. I feel like we haven't seen him in a while.
Gonna have to agree
No.
there.
I haven't seen him in a while. You're right.
You know, he's on this team, correct?
Yeah, he's on that team.
Yeah. So I mean, oh, and they traded for Michael Taylor. I remember seeing that or signed him this offseason. But this Twins team needs to step up. I mean, we could say this over and over again for every team, but this team never actually steps up. When it comes to the playoffs, they didn't step up either. Like they move in silence, and I feel like, and when it comes to shine, they're also silent.
Does Emilio Pagan go off for them?
He had
What,
some
dude?
spots, but no.
That's just the only
Dude,
name I recognize.
his home runs per 9 got to be like 100.
Probably.
Yeah. But number 1, Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians.
Guardians.
With not Justin Bieber on their team, stud year in and year out.
Key add for them is going to be Josh Bell. I love Josh Bell. Looked like he was seeing the ball well in spring training as well. Well. I can't believe I did that. But this roster is really well put together. I use well again. Holy smokes! I'm just noticing it. Shane Bieber, obviously the leader of the staff, but Jose Ramirez, day after day, he continues to be a great player, a leader, the Guardians, and I think he can definitely be an MVP candidate this year.
I always want to know how close the Padres were to trading for him.
I mean, I've definitely heard rumors that they were very close.
Because essentially we got Soto. If we get Jose Ramirez, we don't get Soto.
Yeah.
If we get Ramirez, Manny leaves.
No, Ramirez plays second.
Oh, I thought he played third base.
He could play third, but he would play second for
But
us.
do you think we get Xander too?
No, this seems wildly different if we have him on our roster.
Crazy to think about it like that, huh?
Yeah,
Damn.
Preller's a madman. They got
Preller's a
Mike
madman.
Zanino on this team too. I didn't know that.
On the Guardians?
Yeah.
Who's new? They have a new outfielder, right? They traded Miles Straw, I'm pretty sure, or no?
Straw, yeah.
Yeah. This team always looks good. James
Stephen Kwan
Karnacek,
can have another year like
Emmanuel
last year.
Clace. They have
Stephen
good
Kwan.
pen.
Stephen Kwan pretty clutch sometimes.
Stephen Kwan had
Clase.
a great year last
Yeah.
year. Can he keep it up?
And I think Tristan McKenzie's gonna have a really good year this year.
Shubs.
He was starting to break out second half of last year. I remember.
Yeah, I think he has a really good year.
Shubs.
Yeah, I definitely see this Guardians team continuing.
And they got surprise output from the shortstop. I think what's his name, Rosario,
Eddie Rosario?
Ahmad
there's
Rosario,
Andres Jimenez.
Andres Jimenez. Yeah, you're right.
Or
Ahmad
Andres
Rosario's on their
Rosario.
team though, right?
Yes, and then they have
Yeah.
Gabriel Arez too.
They got a lot of
They got a lot of
switch hitters.
shortstops.
Yeah, a lot of switch hitters, a lot of like shortstops.
All right, AL West. I could definitely. Oh, we haven't been doing over and under wins in a while, so let me bring that back. We have the Guardians at 87.5.
Over.
Over.
90.
Under 87.
We have the White Sox at 84.5.
Under.
We have the
Under.
Twins at 82.5.
Over.
Under. Actually, over. It has to be
Over. Over a bit.
We have the Tigers at 69.5.
Over. They're gonna win 70.
Under. I say under.
Who else did we talk about so far? Royals 68.5.
Oh, hammer
Over.
that under. Oh my
Over.
God. They're gonna lose
Under?
100 games. They're gonna lose 100 games.
No.
Yeah.
I say over.
All right.
We need to go to Vegas because that is gonna make me some money right there.
Yeah, I definitely see the Royals losing 100. Detroit Tigers could lose 100 as well. Come close to it at least.
That's crazy.
All right, so we're talking about Oakland Athletics.
Well,
What's going on here? Pausing a little bit, losing Shinny a little bit.
oh, that was a funny joke.
You glitched, buddy.
You glitched. Sorry.
It was a joke. None of you heard it. Perfect.
Repeat yourself.
I laughed. Honestly, I laughed. But...
Repeat yourself.
Oh, I said I have the Astros here.
Oh, I lost.
Haha.
We got the Athletics here. Athletics are set at the lowest win total of all MLB.
What are they at?
59.5 wins.
I think that's perfect. Could we tie Vegas? Could I agree with Vegas?
Oh,
No, you got to go over.
give me the fucking over.
I'll give the over then.
Over. Athletics, they're still going to be a pretty bad club.
Give me the over.
Not the worst roto.
You're over 59.5, Trevor?
I'd say 60.
Yeah, Mark Kotsay is gonna give them at least 62 wins.
I'll give it 60.
Fujinami is going to be a key part of their team this year.
Fujinami.
They added him from Japan.
I feel bad for any international player to come straight to the A's. That's not
because they're
MLB
gonna go.
baseball at all.
They're gonna go see Oakland in that stadium every day.
I have a question.
Those 3,000 fans that show up.
Is Nick Allen the starting shortstop?
I
I
think
so.
so.
I don't.
Wow. Wow. Shout out PSP.
I mean, they also got Aldemes Diaz.
Seth Brown is their best player by far, though.
I think it's
You think it's Loriano? Or are you shitting me?
I think it's Christian Pache.
I like Pache. I think it's Uri's.
Estuaries.
I actually
name.
they have him
Padres
projected
guy? He
like
was on the
60
Padres,
stolen
huh?
bases.
The Padres traded him to the Brewers, and the Brewers traded him to the A's, and he's going to start this year. He made the club. I think he's going to be a stud for them wherever they play him. Can play anywhere in the outfield, but they do have Pache as well. They have Liriano as well. That's a good outfield for you. Tony Kemp. I mean, hopefully they play him at second. Then they got Connor Capel. I mean, Seth Brown, like you said, Chenny.
Yep.
They got Jesus Aguilar.
Yeah, they definitely get dead last.
Oh my god, gross! He's still playing. Did you hear Corey Spangenberg's still playing?
Really? Where?
I think he's on the Pirates.
Wow.
Spangenberg?
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Yeah. You know who that is, right, Roman?
I think I've heard that name once or twice.
I'm just kidding. I mean, he used to be Padres franchise cornerstone.
Padres wasted a huge pick on him when fucking multiple guys fell beautifully to teams after.
Of course. Sounds like the Pods.
Yeah, they wasted a first-round pick on a second baseman who never panned out.
I was pretty sure about the Oakland A's in this division.
And I think that's the only one I'm pretty sure about.
Yeah, I'm going to let you guys take the reins on the rest because this is a hard division.
Well, this is where me and Shinny might fight because I got...
Perfect. I'll be the ref.
I think I got the...
Bob has the Angels here, and I have the Rangers.
And I also had the Rangers here.
Okay, so I had to give in.
DeGrom's hurt.
No,
he's not. He's starting opening day.
I'm telling you the headline.
The season, though?
Yeah, this season headline halfway through. DeGrom hurt.
But
Bob already reversed. He already reversed Jinx Bob.
I reversed jinxed him. I screwed up.
And
I screwed up because Chenny's gonna use that all year on me that I'm a DeGrom hater and he's gonna kill it this year. So that's why I got to give the Rangers their graces now.
All right.
I think the Rangers might be a little good. They got Bruce Bochy fucking raining over there.
So this my next 4-1 in the AL West. They're all like 1-2 games apart. I don't think it's like a big gap between the 1 and the 4 team now.
I agree. These teams are really fucking similar, and I think at least the Rangers and the Angels are very close. I think the Angels did upgrade their team a lot this year.
Yeah.
The pitching depth.
Yeah, and that's what the Rangers don't have. They got DeGrom, that's it.
I mean, they signed Nate Eovaldi as well. And then they have what's his name they paid last year?
The lefty from the Dodgers, Heaney.
Yeah, they paid Heaney too.
They have Heaney too.
Yeah.
They paid him this year.
But who'd they pay last year?
Yeah. They paid 3. That's 3 guys.
All right, so we'll say Rangers 4, but I'm not happy with this. I'm not happy with
last night we let the liquor talk.
I'm not.
You can keep Rangers 4. I'll put or you can put them 3. I don't care.
No, we're all agreeing. I made Roman agree with us earlier, but we can have Rangers 4. I do think they still need some pitching. They got
Odorizzi. I mean, mid.
Yeah, Odorizzi's mid. I wanted Mitch Garver to come over here and be good, but they got John Gray, Dane Dunning, Martin Perez pitched really well for the Red Sox. He pitched really well for them last year as well. And then with Adolis Garcia, Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, Nathaniel Lowe, Josh Jung, supposed to be good. I mean, you add DeGrom, obviously. This team could be good. This team could be good, but I think this team is still a year or two away, waiting for their big young guns and minors. They're pitching. They got a lot of young pitchers coming up here soon.
Yeah, I think
they're a year away, so I'm okay
Bruce
with putting
knows
them
this is
four.
a.
There's
Yeah, I
no
think
way he
Bruce knows this
comes
is a
out of
3-year project.
and there's no way he comes out of retirement thinking this team's not going to make playoffs though.
Yeah, I know that too.
And they have the farm to go get somebody that they like is what I'm thinking. If they're close.
Jose Ramirez.
Getting this guy on his
fucking
toes, dude. Bob's fucking nervous over here.
This guy's saying bullshit over here, and I'm trying to be on like.
You're thinking. He's making you think
He said
hard.
Jose Ramirez. We talked about him on the Guardians. He's not going to get traded. They just gave him an extension.
Watch. Someone's getting traded to the Rangers. I have a feeling.
You have a feeling?
I have a feeling.
Ooh. But tonight the Rangers get better.
All right.
Pause.
So number 3,
Anaheim.
The Seattle Mariners.
Oh, this is where I don't agree with you. You think the Angels are going to be that good?
I think 3 teams from the AL West make the playoffs in the AL. That's why I think the AL East, someone's getting screwed. Yankees, Rays. Somebody's getting screwed.
That's why you said the Yankees weren't going to make it either?
Yep, somebody's getting screwed. I think 3 teams from the AL West make the playoffs.
I like that. I like that prediction.
If 3 teams from the West make the goddamn playoffs, that's going to be crazy because the West has been so bad for so long. And the Angels have to take a step up. I mean, I'm totally against you. I think this is the Angels here at the 3 spot. I still don't think
What are these win totals?
Is that we could go over it. We could go over it.
Yeah, that gives me a better guess.
Better understanding. All right. So we could talk about said the Athletics at 59.5. Then we have the Angels at 80.5.
Over to both of them.
Over.
Then we have the Rangers right above them at 82.5. And then we have Seattle at 88.5. Damn,
these lines are.
Oh, there's 3 teams right there. That's 3 teams. What's the Rays? What was the Rays again?
And then Astros are at 96.5. That's what I was.
What were the Rays again?
The Rays were. Jesus Christ, you're making me work now. I don't even see the goddamn Rays.
I think they were at like 85.
I think they're lower. I think they're 80.
No, I'm pretty sure he said like 86.
I don't even see the Rays on this. Am I blind? Astros, Dodgers, Mets, Braves, Yankees, Padres. Oh, no, that's Blue Jays, Cardinals, Mariners, Guardians, Brewers, White Sox, Twins, Rangers, Angels, no, Giants, Red Sox, Cubs, Orioles.
They forgot the Rays. That's hilarious.
Forgot the Rays. That's funny. I thought I was drunk, but no.
Wow. Or
yeah, no, that's the one team, Chenny. Way to ask me, you goddamn bitch. Don't have them. All right. Well, yeah, that's crazy.
Stunned them.
And I made sure I screenshotted Angels here and then Angels here. So I had like I made sure I saw both of them. Yeah. All right. Well, we weren't even talking about why did you want the Rays anyway? We weren't even talking about them.
He wanted to see who makes the playoffs.
Well, the Yankees are at 95.5. So if that's what you're thinking.
I just want to know team. Yeah.
Yankees 95.5.
No, I don't think of them. For all we know, the Blue Jays could suck.
Well, Rays are plus 2,200 odds, 11th. So put them wherever you feel.
86, 90, almost 90 wins.
Yeah, what's the Rangers? You know the Rangers is?
Rangers 82.5, above the Angels at 80.5. 2 wins.
What's the odds, the numbers wise? Are they higher than 22-1?
Yeah, Angels are 4,000.
Jeez.
Rangers are 5,000. They're 18th. The Angels are 14th.
Yeah,
Rays are
they're
11th.
they're probably 84 wins then total wise, maybe 85.
Yeah,
I get them behind the Cardinals.
I'd have to agree.
Cardinals 89.5. So wherever you put them.
Anyways,
Yeah. Anywho, we were talking about the
their division's
Angels,
going
and
because
you're
it's
saying so.
very easy.
So you're putting Seattle at 3. Where do you have Seattle?
Fuck.
2.
So we have Seattle at 2. Shenny has them at 3. All right. Whatever. I got Seattle at 2. They're a great team. I think they just got a taste of the playoffs. Julio, um, he's gonna have to step up. I know there's sophomore slumps. I don't hope that on anybody. Don't hope he falls into a sophomore slump. But Ty France, this team's electric. I absolutely loved seeing them just get a taste of playoffs. I hope they make a deeper run. I would love to see Seattle versus Padres in the World Series.
Yeah, that would be super fun.
MLB doesn't want to see that.
I would.
Yeah, this team's deep. I like everything about them. They're kind of low key my second favorite team. I like the J Rod show over there. Yeah, they're my second team too.
I think their pitching falls off. I don't think Robbie Ray is that good, and I don't think Luis Castillo is going to be good either.
What about Kirby?
Yates?
No, George Kirby.
Kidding. He might be better. He seems to be trending the right direction that I like.
I like Brash too. He's a good pitcher. I liked Flexen. I picked him up a lot.
Flexen, yeah.
Logan Gilbert was pretty good. They added Teoscar Hernandez.
Paul
Colton
Seawold.
Wong added to this team.
Taylor Trammell is still on this team.
Yeah, he's not.
Stinks.
Yeah.
Stinks?
Eugenio Suarez.
Stinks.
I like this. I like that Seattle team. They're my number 2. Astros run this back though. Who we kidding? This division doesn't matter. Never had. Never did.
Absolutely.
I mean, the champs are the champs. Do they fall off? Probably not. They added Jose Abreu to this team. Instead of
Right.
Yuli Gurriel, they do not re-sign Gurriel. I think this team's gonna be great. You know, Jordan. The one big injury is Altuve. He's hurt to start the year. Broke his thumb in the WBC. But this Astro team, fuck man, they do lose Verlander. That's a big one. And their best pitcher no longer gets that wonky freaking pitching motion. Wind up, yeah. He no longer gets that. So we'll see how they do.
Garcia's?
Is that his name, Luis Garcia?
I think it was Luis Garcia.
Yeah. No, that's the Padres.
No, that's his name though.
Oh, that's the same name?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They're actually brothers
with the same name.
Every man in their family is named Luis, dad to his 4th son.
Not just like Albert Pujols. Nice.
That's honestly crazy.
Hey,
what's your name? Albert. Oh, this is your little brother? Yep. What's his name? Albert.
Robert fell backwards.
Albert, yeah, that's my other brother.
They all look. You're at a party with all of them, and you just say, "Hey, Albert," you got 30 people looking at you.
Yeah, you better make sure you.
That's wild.
You know who you're talking to.
Albert was one. The 14th.
All right.
They all wear name tags.
So our division winners: Houston,
Cleveland,
Yankees,
Blue Jays.
Oh, Blue Jays. Yes, we switched at the end. Sorry,
switched it up. Blue Jays. All right. So those are 3 teams. Now 3 more teams make the playoffs.
We'll go Seattle,
Mariners,
Seattle,
the Angels,
Blue Jays.
No, Blue Jays are making Yankees. I think the Yankees.
I mean Yankees. Yeah, fuck. I keep mixing them up.
Yeah, I think the Yankees make the playoffs.
Chenny doesn't like that, I don't think.
That's fine. They are going to make the playoffs. They don't not make the playoffs.
They just suck. Lose first round of playoffs. It's just that's Yankee
Or
way.
get swept in the ALCS, can't even win a game. Something weird like that.
Yeah, something embarrassing. They always have embarrassing playoff loss.
So. Yeah, or like Judge hits 62 home runs, and then this year he only hits 30. I can see that happening.
29, barely doesn't even hit eclipse 30.
That would suck. That would suck. As a fan
That
of
would be
baseball,
some
that would
Yankee
suck.
type shit.
All right, so
Oh,
that
We're
makes
going
sense.
next.
All
part
right,
of the game.
we are going
West, East,
Furthest away from us again.
NL East.
The NL East.
least.
Heavy
words.
Marlins.
And I'm going
Is that this the Marlins? No, they're the
no, the Nationals. Come on, dude.
I'm an idiot. Sorry.
No, Marlins are in this division.
Oh,
Yeah, but they're not the worst team.
not the worst team this year. Definitely Nationals. I do like the Nationals' young guns.
Dude,
Love what the Padres
what
traded
the
them.
fuck?
I love what the Padres traded them. Yeah, I do agree they're last though. I'll agree with you. They're last. They're very young. Very young. But we will see.
I think CJ Abrams 15 bombs.
Ooh.
I think 7.
7 only? What about Joey Meneses, Mexican star in the WBC? I'm ranking him at 30 home runs this year.
Yeah, I think he hit 20 last year.
Fucking shit. Hit 2 in 1 game in the WBC. Stud.
Those games don't matter though.
You don't matter, buddy.
Yeah. He's gonna be good.
He's gonna be good.
Him in the WBC. Shut up, Trevor. CJ Abrams, obviously. They added Dominic Smith, who had been raking spring training. Love that. Patrick Corbin gets not an opening day. How embarrassing of a franchise is it for you to put him, who had a 5+ ERA last year over the season? Jesus Christ. The wonders of Steven Strasburg are gonna probably bring me nightmares when I'm like 50 or 60, because this kid was everything. On top of the World Series champion, hasn't really touched the rubber much since. Crazy to see. Injuries have fucking killed his career.
Damn.
And they signed him immediately. I wanted him to sign with San Diego so bad. After he won the World Series, why not? You won the World Series, you done it. Now go cash in the cash with your home team. Let's kill it.
Go live in Santee. That was probably his dream.
Probably was.
Yeah, but the Padres weren't fast on cash back then, like they are now. But Steven Strasburg, don't know what's gonna happen.
How's Mackenzie Gore gonna do?
Mackenzie Gore, I'm hoping to see him kill it this year. I really am rooting for our young kids. I know this team's gonna be bad, but
no. I hope we smack this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I would love to go face him and show them up. But this Nationals team, they signed Keibert Ruiz to an extension. They got Josiah Gray from the Dodgers, Mackenzie Gore, obviously, Carter Kieboom. I mean, I remember talking about him a lot a couple years ago. But there's still a lot of question marks. Mason Thompson, the Padres traded them too. I remember I really loved Thompson. You remember Thompson, Shane, flamethrower?
Yep.
We traded them for Daniel
Hudson.
Yeah, sad.
Sad.
But Lane Thomas, their center fielder, they also got Victor Robles, Luis Garcia again, second baseman, probably the third brother.
Probably the third brother.
This team's still full of question marks. You know, I'm.
Do they have Bryce Harper still? Trey Turner?
No.
Juan Soto?
No. Juan Soto, no. Josh Bell, no.
Holy shit. What did they do?
Anthony Rendon?
Yeah, Rendon, no.
Imagine all those players on that one team right now.
Who else?
Annabelle Sanchez,
shit.
no.
No. Dang. Sean Doolittle?
No.
Oh fuck. Who else? Kyle Schwarber?
No.
Ah,
Got Kyle Schwarber either.
Dang, who do they have? Fuck.
You heard of Carl Edwards Jr.?
Ryan Zimmerman?
No.
Ah. Oh, do they still have Steven Strasburg?
somewhere
Yes.
locked down
I
deep
think
in the
they do.
cage.
I think they do
That's
have him.
yeah.
I think they do have him. All right. So next,
I think your pick, the team you said earlier,
who's gonna be fighting them for last? Marlins.
The Mets?
Miami Marlins.
Oh, the Marlins, I mean.
Whoa, another M team. Marlins. They did make significant moves this offseason.
Reigning Cy Young.
Yeah, Sandy coming back strong. Sandy Alcantara. Great ace for them. Gets the opening day nod. Is he gonna run it back to back?
No.
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 Uh,
No.
Probably actually.
they had Arias, who I was talking about earlier.
How does
I
Jazz
don't know who that is.
Luis Arias for Pablo
Oh,
Lopez.
oh yeah.
Josh Chisholm
No,
gets center.
no Derek Jeter.
No more Derek
That's
Jeter.
that's good.
But they still do have Jorge Soler. Don't remember what he did last year, but was
Holy smokes.
World Series MVP, so that got him that deal.
MLB The Show cover boy, Jazz Chisholm.
Yep.
Yeah.
You like Jazz?
Gene Segura signed with this team. Edward
And
Cabrera still has
Avisail Garcia was on the Brewers, wasn't he?
No,
No?
it was
a
2
couple,
years ago.
Years ago?
They signed him
Oh.
last year though.
Ah.
Yeah.
like Trevor Rogers on this team. Jesus Luzardo. They signed Johnny Cueto. Padres were in talks with them this offseason. Edward Cabrera. They got a lot of young arms. AJ Puck they traded for with the A's too. They got a lot of young arms. So it's what they can do with these young arms. They need to get a good fucking pitching coach over there because these guys are talented. They have a lot of young arms.
Yeah, they do.
They have Max Meyer. Is he going to start off in the big leagues this year? Another fucking pitcher. I mean, they have a plethora of fucking starting pitching. That's why they traded Javier or Jorge Lopez, whatever. But Marlins, I don't think they take it the biggest step up. Still, they need some superstars. Go trade some of these fucking young pitchers for some superstars. I mean, Luis Arias is a stepping stone. Got some moves to make still, but I mean, I like where they're at. I like where they're at. They're moving the needle, but who knows?
Who knows?
Next,
You looking at me?
yeah,
Uh,
is it the Philly?
The
Oh,
Philadelphia Phillies.
yes, buddy. All they have is fucking
Bad defense will
Philly
finally
bad
come
defense.
and catch them in the ass.
Their best player is Trey Turner.
and Trey Turner has been fucking the hottest baseball player in the entire world.
In the world.
I mean, he's hit spring training and had a couple bombs after the
Already,
WBC.
yeah.
I hope he's not burned everything out before season starts for them.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say
But
it.
I'm okay with putting the Phillies here. Bryce Harper's not projected to return till mid to late in the season. So I definitely think this team is really bad without Bryce Harper.
I'm pissed because apparently Bryce Harper told reporters that he's looking at the All-Star break as a target to return,
And
and then the GM said, "Oh, we're looking at Memorial Day," and that's about a month gap.
That's huge. What? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
He said
I'm like,
no
All-Star break.
communication. No communication.
GM says Memorial Day. That's a month and a half
So maybe
of time.
maybe we do
between.
a date in the middle.
No shot.
well,
You
he's
always take the
used to
latter.
playing hurt. Like I guarantee he's fucking back All-Star
I
break.
don't think
though.
this team needs him
I
though.
guarantee it's All-Star break.
I mean, yeah, he's probably back after All-Star break, but you definitely don't want to rush Tommy John
Yeah,
back.
I think they got it like without him.
He just
Don't
needs to
wanna rush
swing a
that.
bat.
Good.
He just needs to swing a bat.
Yeah, but you don't want to just be able to swing a bat. You want to come back pretty feeling good.
Yeah.
I mean, if you rush him back,
Don't want to
we're
half
gonna have
in, half
Tommy
out.
John in a
Half,
couple of years again.
yeah.
I think he's a hitter.
Good thing. But I definitely think that they take a step back this overall in this year because I mean this division continuously gets better. The Braves got so much better.
Damn, Taiwan Walker on the Phillies now.
Yeah, but no Cole Hamels on the Phillies.
Yeah, Phillies got. I
They
mean,
got Craig Kimbrell too. They have zero closer, which is very scary for them because that's been a big problem for them.
yeah, they added Kimbrel. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I
And
like
they're
that.
going to do closer by committee: Sir Anthony Dominguez, Jose Alvarado, Craig Kimbrell. That is their top
Kimbrel's
three.
4 saves away from like 400 or something like that. So might
I hope
see
he doesn't get it.
Hope he doesn't get it.
Former Padre.
Yep.
Uh, who else?
Number two,
Castellanos.
Castellanos, Schwarbaum, JT.
Still like that.
GT got kicked out of the game today. You see
I
that?
saw that, dude. He fucking that was bullshit. That ref was just. I think the
Umpire.
umpire. Sorry, umpire was just being a dickhead, dude. He literally.
That if that was on purpose,
Remember,
that's
it was like he was waiting
hilarious.
for there for like 5 seconds, holding his glove out, and then he just said, "All right, fuck it."
Well,
And that
I
was such a
think
strong "you're out." Like he turned around and went.
so. Sometimes when you're a catcher, umpires think they have like a fucking cannon, so they're like, "Hey, I'll throw the ball back. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Like I
right,
got you."
right,
That's
So
what
I
I'm
think
thinking.
right.
that's what I think he said. He like told him that, and then AT's like, "Oh, I need a ball," and then remembered it, and like, "Oh fuck, the umpire's got it." And then same time though, as he dropped his hand, that's when the umpire threw the ball. Oh my god, that if he did it on
Why do
purpose
you
though,
eject them? Like that's not even if he did it on
That's what I'm
purpose.
saying.
that's hilarious though. That is so funny.
Even if
Like
he did it
that
on
guy,
purpose, it's funny. But yeah, then I would kick the ball again. It's only spring training. I would kick it further away
yeah,
from the
it's
catcher, make
not
him
that
grab it.
serious. Not that serious. It
I'm
must have
fucking
been
with
like
him
a
again then.
must have been a new umpire like trying to get a job.
No, they must have had
No.
old beef. That's
Yeah.
what it
Think
is.
so?
They must have something old.
That's terrible, bro.
That has to be what it is. It has to
That's
be
how
old beef.
umpires are. They hold grudges against you.
Yes, they hold grudges against players. That's how every umpire is because you could see it too in some games. Like
Yeah.
they get pitches outside, like, and every umpire go to bat like, oh, we got the best umpires. Like, but no, you hold grudges. That pitch is a hair outside for Manny Machado, strike three because they didn't like his game.
I hate that.
Because the umpire was an Orioles fan when he was a kid.
So Philly's there. Next. Got the goddamn.
I'm gonna go with Frank the Tank's finest, the New York Mets.
New
I'm
York
gonna have
Mets.
to agree with you guys.
I agree with you. The loss of DeGrom, I think they're actually gonna feel. He's memorized. He's a cornerstone, a keystone player for this team. A lot of people have 48 jerseys, including myself. I have a DeGrom jersey. Like, I think this was a huge loss for them overall. Yeah, billionaire owner Steve Cohen's thinking, hey, another player, another dollar. Let's just go sign JV. Yeah, you'll be able to fill with JV. But if DeGrom goes to Texas and has one of his DeGrom like seasons where he has 30 starts, has a fucking under 2.5 ERA, and is in contention for Cy Young, they're going to be pissed that they have a 40-year-old Justin Verlander. I mean, the Mets fans are going to be pissed. And I don't think this Mets team got totally better. I mean, you lost DeGrom, you added Verlander. Okay. Yeah, they also lost a lot of depth starters, too.
You also lost Edwin
player
Diaz.
Ruff.
You lost Edwin Diaz for
Lost
the
Ruff.
season.
Yeah, you lost Darren Ruff.
They cut Darren
Lost
Ruff
Darren
today.
Ruff. Yep.
They lost that trade so bad, dude. So bad.
But I mean, they gamed Tommy Pham.
Yep, they signed Tommy Pham, who made their team. That's great. That's a great pickup for them. He's gonna love
made their
York
team.
media so much.
What about Danny Burgers Vogelback?
Vogelback.
How do you think he does this year?
If he thought San Diego was bad, like chirping him, oh brother.
Oh brother.
Yeah, you got another thing coming. But I still think this Mets team is gonna be pretty decent. It won't shock me if the Phillies are better than them, though. Will not shock me.
Yeah, me either.
Because Phillies had a great run last year, and sometimes those runs can change those teams. They proved it that they're good, or sometimes those runs could put
They
a
have
little bit of too much in their head.
Yeah, Phillies have great chemistry, from what I heard. They're all like best friends, which that makes it even better to play with your best friend and you're winning. Like good vibes.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, fuck. I think they're honestly better than the Mets, to be honest. But Braves number one. this team continues to add.
Absolutely.
Add one of the top catchers right in the game. Back-to-back
What's
deal.
his name?
Sean Murphy.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Ding 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 ding.
Roman was
waiting for someone to butcher that one.
Roman's on top of it. Yeah, made a move to get a top catcher. They still have Darno. They still got, I mean, a lot of these young guns.
Is Ozzy
Um,
Albies playing?
I haven't seen much of him for spring training now that you mention it.
I thought he's hurt. I think he's hurt.
What I did hear is a lot of their pitching is hurt to start the year. They're going to go with a
No
lot
big
of
game
young.
Charlie.
I haven't seen much of Charlie. I think Soroka and all these guys are going to be on the IL to start the year. They're going to go with a young crowd of Strider and a couple of their top prospects to start the
Iglesias
year.
is on IL.
Kyle Wright's
actually
hurt,
heard-
huh?
I heard the Padres were probably going to see a turn where we face the Braves against all their young guys, and all their starting pitchers will come off the IL right after because they have to do 15 days.
Dang.
Padres will come into town and face young guys and not the heavy guys. But I still think this Braves team is gonna be good. They'll get healthy. It's been a long time since we saw a couple of their starters fully healthy too. So that team fully healthy, they're dirty.
Dirty for sure.
Acuna is gonna have a comeback year. I promise. He's not
Marcelo
gonna have
Zuna.
another
Marcelo Zuna comeback here.
one. No,
No, come on.
Ew.
You didn't just say that, did you?
Ew, Roman. Ew.
Can you cut that part out?
No, we're leaving it in.
No, we can't. It's
This might be Roman's overall worst podcast we've recorded, but we're just gonna keep going. No,
Why?
we're not gonna even mention.
Is he not on the team anymore?
No,
it's worse now. Honestly, it's worse.
What is it?
it's all right. It's right. All right.
We won't.
NL
You don't
Central.
know. Clearly, you don't know.
NL Central.
Don't Google his name either, because that's not going to help.
Why not?
We got the Pirates here or the Reds.
Unfortunately, I got the Pirates.
Get the Pirates or the Reds.
The Pirates.
Reds are a pretty goddamn bad team too.
Yeah, but they have Will Myers, so that gives them a game ahead of the Pirates.
All right, one game. Actually, before we move on to this division fully, over under wins for the Nationals 60.5.
Over.
Under.
Under. Wow. They lose 100. Marlins 74.5.
Under.
Over.
Phillies. Oh shit. Where was I at?
Oh, fuck.
Phillies 88.5.
Over.
I think they're going to be
Over.
Over.
I say over. We got the Braves at 95.5 and Mets at 95.5 both.
Mets under.
Over. Both of
Um,
them over.
Yeah, both.
Both.
Yep, 98 and 100.
Yeah. Braves over.
Braves over for sure. Mets
Mets under.
Yeah,
Over.
Mets under for
They're
sure.
going to both be good.
All right, so we were talking about the Pirates.
Andrew McCutchen back.
Andrew McCutchen is back with his former club. When I saw that announcement, I was like, all right, he's going to retire. That's cool. Love him, McCutchen. But no, signed with him. 1-year deal. He's going to be playing this year. I love that. Bringing me back to when I was a kid again, when the Pirates were good and they made the playoffs.
Should I go get my terrible towel?
No. Pirates slated at 66.5 wins. Not a good team. Love me some O'Neal Cruz, though. I do need him to have a better overall year. Last year, we just got a taste of him in the majors, but he only had like a 200 batting average. Every throw and every hit was over 100 miles an hour, though. So I'm a huge fan of O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah, guy's so tall.
There's no way that's true.
No, that's a false stat.
It's a false stat.
I'd be sick though.
Yeah, that's a false stat.
I believed it.
I hope all the listeners did too. Yeah, that was way false. That was a joke stat.
No,
But that's what the
you were
Pirates are
trying to
looking.
be you were trying to be real, man.
I was trying to be a little bit of a jokester.
Comedic hour.
Brian Reynolds needs to have a year where he either steps up or he wants to be traded. He wants an extension, trade.
I
He
thought they
wants.
paid him.
He wants. Oh, did they? They gave him the extension.
I thought. I could be lying.
Well, I
I
thought I just read that he wanted to be a trade, and he entered spring training still wanted to be traded. They
Hmm.
added, like I said earlier, G-Man Choi. They added Rich Hill,
Hunter Joe.
Connor Joe. Key Brian Hayes got robbed of defense, a Gold Glove at third base instead. Fucking Nolan Arenado, of course. Like I said, also earlier, Austin Hedges joined this team. I really hope he makes opening day roster
Why?
Why not?
because I love me some Austin Hedge.
Thus.
Are we no? All right. Next then.
Next, we got the Cincinnati Reeds.
I think it's the Buds.
Cincinnati Buds.
Votto starting the year on the IR or not IR but IL. He'll be on the 15-day. I saw Will Myers,
Best
Jonathan
player.
India, both going to be really key players for this team all year long. Hunter Green towing the rubber for opening day.
Jonathan India, 30 home runs.
In that little stadium, book Will Myers 30 homers as well.
Book
If he's healthy all year, that'd be fun to watch.
Book it with Trent.
Alexis Diaz, the Mets might trade for Diaz's brother just so they could keep playing the trumpet. So look for that.
We're not gonna
Thank
hear
God
it.
I don't have to hear that this year.
Oh,
Fucking
dude,
all
that shit
amazing.
gets me hyped. You know it gets you hyped too, Shenny.
I don't know.
But this
I
Reds
only
team,
listen to
I
Hell's
mean,
Bells.
If
I'm
Josh
not
Hader came out to that, you'd be jamming.
I'm not the biggest fan of this Reds team. I definitely think they're fighting for battling for last.
Tommy Pham was their heart and joy.
The Reds are sitting actually lower than the Pirates at 64.5 wins.
Under.
Yeah, Bunder.
All right. Next team.
Chicago.
Chicago Cubs.
Chicago. Do you guys agree?
Cubs?
I do like all the moves the Cubs made this offseason, though. They did change their roster up.
Oh, you do like their moves.
Oh,
they
you
made.
like their first baseman.
I do like the moves they made. They added Cody Bellinger. They added Dansby Swanson. Trey Mancini probably going to start at first every day. No?
What about Seiya Suzuki?
Hurt.
Hurt?
Oblique injury.
Not
That's
gravy.
Not fun. Yeah, I do kind of like what the Cubs did. This team might actually battle.
What's their win total? 72.
80.
No.
77.5. Roman is closer.
Shit.
Oh, well, actually, yeah, because of the half game, you're closer, or I don't know.
Yeah,
actually.
that was right.
80, yeah, you're closer. Well, 72.
I'll go over then, just for that.
All right, you're going over.
I'm gonna go over too.
77.5. I like the Cubs team. I do like what they put together this year. They just extended Nico Horner, like we talked about. Nick Madrigal.
They got Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, they added Jameson Talion, Drew Smiley, Michael Fulmer, Zach McKinstry played on the Dodgers. I picked him up for
a week.
Yeah, and he was really good for probably half a season actually. But I like this Cubs team, especially if Cody Bellinger could have a fucking comeback season.
Hopefully, Marcus Stroman shoves.
Yeah, Marcus Stroman needs to actually.
Hopefully, Eric Hosmer does good.
Hopefully, Eric Hosmer 19 errors this year.
Hopefully not, but probably. Kyle Hendricks returning to the Cubs for his 27th season in a row. All right, next team is definitely going to be the
Milwaukee
Brewers.
The only reason they're better than the Cubs is because of their staff. It's the only reason. Their pitching staff is, again,
Aaron Ashby,
top
Corbin
5
Burns,
in MLB, maybe top 3.
Javi Guerra.
Freddie
Guerra.
Yes.
Freddie Peralta.
How the hell did that
Brandon
guy make
Woodruff.
the rotation?
Corbin Burns, Brandon Woodruff. Studs. Nikes.
See, they
bring in the home run, they
DFA'd
got-
Keston Hera today.
They cut Keston Hira.
Oh, really?
Brought in Luke Voigt.
What about their catcher? The second string catcher.
That sounds like an Oriole.
The second string catcher. Can anybody guess?
William Contreras.
That's their first string.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Victor Caratini's.
Oh yeah, Victor Caratini. You're right. They got Adrian Hauser as well. This Brewers team continues to be a letdown for me. So I want them to be good. They usually school the Padres early on in the season, and then the Padres beat them up on the back half. But this team has the makings of being good. Yelich, they traded for William Contreras, Willie Adames, Rowdy Tellez, Luis Urias for Team Mexico had a big homer. Jesse Winker. Then Devin Williams is going to be their closer this year full time without Josh Hader. And they didn't bring back Rogers either.
Nope.
This team is selling. I would like Freddie Peralta. Not gonna lie to you. He's low key young pitcher, dirty.
You don't want Corbin?
I think Corbin's gonna cost an arm and a leg and a leg and an arm.
I will give my arm and your leg and Roman's
Oh,
arm.
how are you gonna sacrifice mine? What's mine is mine.
Not mine either.
Or that's what we're a company. We split everything 3 ways. So I'm willing to sacrifice my arm and my leg so that you guys have to get Corbin Burns.
I'll give you a pinky.
Well, maybe we don't get Corbin Burns then.
I'll give you my left testicle.
I'll give my third
this
leg.
One requires the right.
Yeah. So next team's gonna be the Cardinals again.
St. Louis Cardinals.
It's Cardinals team.
They are stacked, man. International
Stacked.
superstar Lars Nootbaar.
Is Flaherty back?
Flaherty has been mucking it up in spring training.
Mucking it up?
Yeah, mucking it is my definition of being very bad.
Hate that.
And then you lose Uncle Charlie for a while. He's going to be down for the start of the season. Flaherty hasn't
This is the Yadier.
Yeah, no Molina anymore. He's rode off in the sunset. They did add Contreras. Wilson, double L Contreras. He's a stud. He's going to be a meat bat in this order.
Meat bat.
Albert
Still
Pujols.
got Goldie. You still got
40 bomb
Arenado.
Pujols.
Lars Nootbaar probably going to lead off for this team.
Whoa, what about Tommy Edman, brother?
Edmund probably fits right in the 2-hole.
I think you got it backwards.
Oh, backwards?
Yep.
I think the Asians knew what they were doing with batting him leadoff, right?
Oh, is that
I don't think so.
Is that what you're thinking?
Team Japan had to have had it right. They won the championship.
Crazy.
Oh,
People are not even jumping.
what championship?
They won WBC championship.
Oh shit! I don't even know that.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I agree. What's their over under?
The Cardinals 92.
I'd say 92.
Cardinals
So
89.5.
over. Give me it. Bro,
Under. This division
Brewers
sucks.
85.5.
I say
Under
even. They hit right on 85.
and a half.
You would go under then, Roman, if they hit 85.
Oh, it's an 8.5. Yeah.
85.5.
Yeah, I'd go 85.5 under.
All right.
So
So
the best division in baseball?
National
Oh.
League West. The best is West. Worst team in the division. Dun, 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 dun. Rockies.
That's not what I was.
Rockies.
That's not what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say the D-backs.
No, the D-backs
No.
actually got
better. you think?
better.
They lost
Gabriel
110
Moreno?
games last season.
How many?
1-1-0
Who?
No, they didn't.
in 2021. They did.
That's not last year. Get your fucking facts straight.
Why are you yelling at me? I was a year off. I'm sorry.
That is a long time.
The Rockies were pretty bad last year. I do know they had Profar. They have a lot of former Padres on their team.
KB.
What?
They have KB.
Yeah, Chris Bryant. Yeah. Hopefully he's healthy. As we called, he did actively retire last year. I definitely think he signed to Colorado to actively retire. He's going to go in and out of injury stints, and he's going to be skiing in the Colorado.
Perfect place to
That's
retire.
honestly my best take I've ever had last year. Because he lived it his first season. And we'll see it again.
Best place to retire, if you ask me.
Best place to actively retire is Colorado. Coors straight
Peyton Manning did it.
Coors straight from the tit. Shenny, could you believe that? You get Coors straight from the tit.
I already had it.
Mountains don't get bluer than they are in Colorado.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
I don't think
Yes,
so.
they do.
I don't believe that.
Every time it comes into your hand,
I've had them bluer than.
you've had it bluer than
understand.
Colorado. All right,
Yeah. They don't call me cold-blooded for nothing.
I like them adding Profar to this team. I'm not gonna lie to you, boys. I think his game is gonna be so nice for Coors. He's gonna sign this 1-year deal and look great for them.
I don't think he gets more than 20 home runs.
I feel bad that he opted out. I mean, this is what he gets for opting out. He gets less money to go to, or a hair more money.
You know what his problem is, though? You know what it was?
Greed.
What was it?
No, he doesn't have a. He's not allowed to be in the United States right now. He doesn't have a green card.
Yeah, he has no green card. It's the same thing that happened to him last year, right?
Did it?
He signed to the Padres earlier, so he was able to figure it out before, like right around spring. But it was the same thing that happened. He had weird green card issues at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, they won't let him out of Caraco.
Yeah, so he's stuck there for a little bit. Did play in the WBC and did look pretty good.
Opening day is Thursday.
Opening day's Thursday, and he still isn't.
What is he doing?
No, time's a ticking. Someone help him out. Hey, if anyone's a fan of Average Stakes and is working for the U.S. government or the Crocan government, please reach out.
He has a meeting with the Caraco president.
Yeah, so let's get that figured out before this podcast goes.
Why? He's on the Rockies.
I would like to see him
back in the Padres uniform.
I would like to see him on the Rockies. He's not great.
You guys need to cut ties like me. You're not wearing the pinstripes.
I'll cut your ties, buddy.
What are we talking
cut
about?
Ties with you. Cut ties with you. That's what I mean.
All right, so next is the Diamondbacks, correct? Diamondbacks. Okay.
Yeah.
They did get better out of Gabriel Moreno. They traded away probably their best asset in the major leagues, Ready, but their first baseman's a stud.
Evan Longoria.
They added Evan Longoria.
They did.
Yuck.
The D-backs?
Yeah.
D-backs.
I remember now that you said that.
Evan Longoria.
Yuckums.
Oh,
They yuck it up real quick.
How does Bumgarner do these?
The D-backs are the 99-cent store version of the Braves.
They did extend their center fielder Corbin Carroll. The Braves did early.
That's something. They're the 99-cent version of the Braves.
But they still got Ketel Marte, Zach Gallen. They traded for Lourdes Gurriel. They got Merrill Kelly, extended Corbin Carroll. I was saying, I like Gabriel Moreno.
What about Christian Walker?
Yeah, their first baseman that I was mentioning earlier, stud, hit 30 bombs last year for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then they added Andrew Chafin. I like him out of the pen. Really good lefty out of the pen. Right here it says they also signed Zach Davies. Is that correct? Someone might have to fact check me on that.
Wasn't he already on the D-backs?
Oh, maybe he re-signed. Because I know he was a free agent.
What team was he on last year? D-backs?
Oh yeah, D-backs 2022. Yeah, so maybe they re-signed him. But D-backs, whatever. Giants next.
Yep.
This Giants team, I think, actually got better.
They can hit.
I like the moves they've added.
They can hit.
Haniger.
What did they add?
They added Mitch
Conforto?
Haniger. They added, Conforto.
Wilmer. Didn't
They
add
added
Wilmer?
Sean Mania.
Wilmer Flores played last year.
Did they?
Yeah, he's been
Yep.
there for a while. But I like
Taylor Rogers.
You know who else they added? Sean Mania.
Bob just said that.
Did he?
that.
Oh,
Yeah, you weren't paying attention.
I swear I didn't.
They lost their longtime first baseman though.
Yeah, where is he? Toronto.
Yeah, Blue Jays.
Who's gonna play first baseman for them?
I saw Jock in a lot of spring training reps there. Both the Rogers brothers play on this team.
Yep.
This is a big year for Joey Bart. Can he put up or shut up? That's what he has to do. Has to put up for them. Because he had a really bad year last year. They sent him down, brought him back up. But they were expecting him to be a staple for them. He has not filled the rather large shoes of Buster Posey, which would be very hard, but has yet to do so.
Right.
All right, cutting down to the last two.
But the whole pod is what our viewers been waiting for. This moment right here.
This moment right here.
Number 2,
Los Angeles Dodgers.
San Diego Padres.
I want to say,
fuck you guys. I hate both of you.
I don't want to be a part of a jinx and jinx the Padres.
Bob was right. No, Bob was right. Last podcast we got in a little stiffy over something, and what else are we supposed to think? The Dodgers won the West the last 9 out of the last 10 years.
Jesus.
They
it's time to switch that around.
they've beat us 10 straight series in a row. What else? They spend way more money than us. They won a World Series.
We've only beat them once. It happened to be at a key point of changing our franchise because that was huge. That was like David and Goliath. It felt like, the passing of stones. The older brother and the younger brother. Whatever the sayings are. I definitely see. I want to say tie.
We
for these two teams.
We got better though. We added more players.
Yes,
we got our best player back.
I don't.
And what
think
did the Dodgers
got much worse because they
got rid of Trey Turner. They're one of their best players.
Yes, and obviously them getting Lux hurt. They're not getting hurt, but Lux getting hurt versus Padres in spring training hurts them tremendously because that put them in a bigger hole than they thought. But I still think this team's going to be good. They have good prospects. They have really good prospects.
You guys just need to buy in.
I am buying in. I'm all for
I'm bought
Padres.
in. I am bought in. It's.
I truly think we could tie.
You guys can't
them.
be bought in and think the Dodgers are going to win the fucking division.
Okay. Oh, yes, you can.
The Padres can still do what they did last year.
Some people aren't crazy. Some people aren't crazy like you.
I do want to say the Padres win the division, though, boys. I do want to say
win the
that
division, bro. I'm telling
because
you.
I do think the Padres are finally better, but with how spring training has started and with the World Baseball Classic kind of fucking us with you, Darvish, and our guys and getting ready and Musgrove breaking his toe.
Joe Musgrove looked good.
But
Juan Soto
at the
looked
same
good
time,
today. Didn't they play a backfield game today?
Yes.
Looked great.
At the same time, this is the Padres' goddamn year. Everybody and the mother are picking the Padres to win the World Series. I'm picking the Padres to win the division.
Yes, sir.
I think that they tie and the Padres have to face the Dodgers in a playoff type game before the playoffs, and the Padres win that 1v1.
I love that.
And the Padres win the division.
To quote the great,
the Dodgers are going to make playoffs. I definitely think this is going to be the tightest year and race of our life. So get fucking ready.
Strap
The
in.
Padres have Fernando Tatis, Xander Bogaerts. They added to this team. It's going to be a fucking wild ride, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Wild ride. But don't, like I was saying last podcast, we cannot forget who these goddamn Dodgers are.
I think
We cannot, because we beat them one time in the playoffs, forget who they are. We have to each game think about them. Think about they won 111, 110 games last year, 111 games. We won how many? 90? That's
Okay.
20
we added
games.
more players, bro.
Buddy, 20 games worth?
Xander and Tatis is 20 games worth. I would say yes.
Okay, so
Fuck yeah,
puts
Roman.
us
Fuck
even.
yeah.
What?
That
Fuck
puts
yeah.
us even.
Okay, and they lost Trey Turner.
Fuck yeah.
And they
You
still
guys got to
made
stop.
moves.
Trey Turner is a stud,
He
top
was
player
not
on
for
their
them.
team.
He was not for them. He
How?
was not a stud for them.
Year in and year out,
He was-
consistent baseball player.
He was like their number 6 player year in and year out. For
just
the
watch.
last 2 years.
They're gonna fall off now that Trey's off the team. He's
I
their heart
don't
and
think-
soul. Trey
Fire me up. Fire me up.
picked up Mookie when
He
Mookie
played
was
there
down.
for a year and a half. He was
Fire me up, Roman.
He did not win a championship with them.
Fire me up, Roman.
I'm telling you, buddy. We win this division.
Bob gets Bob gets Dodgers fans in his ears all fucking day at work.
I do.
This is
All
all this
day.
is
All
what
day,
this is right
yes.
now.
I mean, even the projections have Dodgers at 96, Padres at 94.
The computers know more than me.
Computers have been damn good all night. We've been pretty close all night with them.
Shit.
But I do think this is the Padres' year, and I'm going to put Padres 1 to win this division,
Me
like
too.
I said.
Have to do it.
But
To
I'm not
quote the
forgetting.
great Mary Jane from Spider-Man, MJ, some people call her, if you expect disappointment, you can't be disappointed.
Yes, you got to talk it into a fruition.
So
Padres will win the division.
if I have the Dodgers winning it because they have the last 9 out of the last 10 years, I'd be right. And then the Padres happen to win it. Win-win for me. I'm double happy. So I'd rather be
You
wrong
always fucking
here
play this move
and
I
right
hate
and
you,
right
bro.
later. This is how I'm just smart. I think things through.
Mm.
This is how it's going to work out.
I want to
So
be on
when
the right side of that boat when the Padres do say win the division. I can say, "Hey, buddy, I was here spring training.
I have plenty of those. I have plenty of
No,
those.
No, but we have this one also. We have this clip right here also.
No one has this clip. This clip is not clipped yet.
Oh, just once. Just wait. I'll clip it.
This clip is going to be.
Yeah,
I have all my clips of me saying Padres won the World Series all in one folder. So
That's
when it
fine.
happens, I have
But if
time
you say
stamps.
they're not going to win it one time, it defeats all the rest of those.
No,
All right, so we're all set there. Padres 1, Dodgers
Do we do
2.
over under?
both of them are over. Both
I'm
these
telling
teams
you,
are winning.
Dodgers are at 96.5. Padres are at 93.5.
Over. bro.
Padres win 130 and the Dodgers win 100.
130.
Okay. So we want to hit the awards and get out of here after.
Let's do it.
We just talked about the NL, so let's keep on going with the NL. MLB NL Comeback Player of the Year.
Comeback player of the year. Who won?
Chicago Cubs superstar Cody Bellinger is
I have
my
the same
comeback player
goddamn
of the
one,
year.
you motherfucker.
Oh God.
Cody Bellinger.
I set that up for Eric Hosmer, but nope. Cody Bellinger, comeback player of the year. I absolutely love this man, and I'm so happy he's not in this ugly Dodger blue anymore. He's going to change his whole career around because the pressure and the vaccine and everything in LA just totally crushed him. And I can't wait till he's into the Windy City. Ball's gonna be flying off his bat. No shift. He's fucking back.
Yeah, I agree with you, Trevor. I think this helps his career immensely because he goes from no long. So what happened with Cody Bellinger is that he was the face of the fucking Los Angeles goddamn Dodgers. And then what did the Dodgers do? Let's go get Mookie Betts. Let's go get Freddie Freeman. Let's go get Trey Turner. All of a sudden, Cody Bellinger isn't needed no more. Cody Bellinger wasn't needed day in and day out. Then there's Cody Bellinger on the bench, batting ninth, batting eighth, first, center. He's going to go to the Cubs and be a fucking 3-4 batter and be the face of this franchise again. And I truly agree with you, Trevor. I think this is going to be the MVP of old. Cody B comes back. His swing looked great. It looked like he has a weird swing. He has a full, like a Prince Fielder, lofty, gets his full body in it. And I was seeing that early in spring. I'm excited for him to be on the Cubs. This was the one player who I always liked on the Dodgers for some reason. As soon as he came up, he was cool, didn't really care, looked like he was freaking cooked every day. I don't know. It was just funny. Like he was his atmosphere was funny, and it was a guy who I rooted for low key. So glad to see him out of the Dodgers onto the Cubs.
Are you though?
Very am.
Very
I
good.
can't, why did you pick him out of everyone in the NL? Why did you pick him?
I don't know. I did.
How did we get the same pick? Is what was the main question.
Where's the math?
I don't know. I got all my notes. I haven't edited them since 3 hours before pod, or 3 hours ago, actually.
All right, Roman, who's yours?
My comeback player of the year in the NL is Mr. Mustache himself, Trent Grisham. I think he fell off last year, didn't have too good of a year.
Great defensively.
Great defensively, but the bat just wasn't there. And I think he heard all the talk and everything, switched up his swing. I think he has a big year this year, moves up in the lineup and bats at least a 260, 290.
Whoa, brother,
Oh.
that's a whole 100 points.
Yeah, you're putting him 100 points up.
Yeah, batted a 160 last
You
year.
bet it a 180.
Yeah.
Or 190.
Okay, so maybe my first guess was right. 260 area.
I haven't seen him do that ever.
I think he
That would
does,
be
but I think the
crazy.
bat's there this year.
Would be
I
fun.
would love it.
Do we want to jump to the AL comeback, or do we want to go NL?
I
all
would
the
love it.
Want to skip to AL comeback or NL all the way? Go all the way through it.
I know all the way.
All right. Rookie of the year.
Rookie of the year.
I have mine.
Don't
Cardinals,
say.
Jordan Walker.
Oh my god.
You guys are
Cardinals, Jordan Walker. I mean, this guy. Did you watch the video of them announcing or telling him he's bringing up or coming up to the major leagues?
No.
He was like 7 feet tall. He was like 4 feet taller than his manager and his general manager. He looked like a goddamn giant.
He is huge. I saw him at the Futures game last year.
I think this is
Big boy.
only gonna make the Cardinals so much better. Is this guy on their roster day in and day out, just mashing the ball?
He plays outfield, right?
I think so. I think they're gonna have him at DH a lot of the time because I think he's gonna end up being too gumpy for the majors. I think he's gonna be like a Jordan.
If Jordan's Gumpy, then call me Jordan too.
I mean, he just in like the outfield, he's too big. Like I'd rather him be DH, not get hurt, be a big guy.
All right. Okay. That's my rookie of the year too. Is Jordan Walker.
He's shitting on the same page here.
This is scary. This is
might need
fucking
to get to
scary.
Vegas here soon.
Mine is Corbin Carroll of the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona Diamondbacks. I think he had a great year in AAA last year.
Played some majors.
Played some majors too, but he had 24 bombs in the majors.
Hit 24 bombs last year.
Yes,
Holy
24
fuck.
bombs.
I didn't know he had that much power.
Yeah, 24 home runs.
That's good for a center
307.
fielder.
Yeah, I like his game. I like his play. I think rookie of the year, Corbin Carroll.
Okay. Isn't the other dude a rookie too? Alec Thomas?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Mine and Shitty Cy Youngs are gonna be the exact same as two.
Okay, you guys both say it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Corbin Burns.
Really? Oh, I have Aaron Nola.
Oh, you have Nola. Damn, I
Nola?
stared at Nola really hard.
I love Nola this year. I don't know why. I think it's a contract year. I think.
Damn, I had him pretty high up in my top 10 too. I put him at number 3, so I could agree with you here too. But
I like Aaron Nola this year for some reason.
damn.
I think
I
the
was
Phillies
hyping him
don't
up
know
on
what
the
to do with him because I heard he doesn't want to sign an extension right now.
Yeah, I think he wants to walk. I think he wants to put himself in a prove it year mindset and try to shove and get himself a good contract. Because I mean, you go and see what these guys are getting. They're getting good. So we'll see. But I love that. I picked Corbin. I think he's in a contract year as well. I think he's also in a predicament where they could trade him to a contender and him absolutely shove. It all depends on how the Brewers are. Maybe he's future team Braves. It all depends on how the Brewers are this year, and if they're a contender into July, we will see. But I do love me some Corbin Burns, and he's a absolute stud.
Guess who's gonna trade for him?
Guess who's back?
Back again. Good.
The Rangers.
Rangers. That's another fucking pitcher to that team.
I got Max Fried, Cy Young winner. Was in the talks last year. 170 strikeouts last year. Stud. Yeah, Max Fried.
Oh, okay, all right.
Kind of obvious, but I mean,
Obvious.
can't deny talent.
All right. MVP.
One, two, three. Juan Soto.
Juan Soto. Damn, Shane, me and you are all really close here. Let me give you my reasoning for Juan Soto, and then I'll let you talk. I would love to pencil in Fernando Tatis here into this situation, but to me, in the way the league works, him still suspended and serving games for steroid, I don't believe they'll give it to him this year. I think they could more likely put him at a comeback player of the year to overcome his steroids and his surgeries and all that. But I do not think they put Fernando Tatis there. And Juan Soto's a fucking animal. And him of 1 full year into his San Diego and where he's going to fit in this lineup, I think this is just a dream come true. He walks a lot. He hits fucking taters. He line drives. He's one of the best overall players in baseball. And he's 2 years away from being a free agent and commanding the largest deal MLB's seen. So we will see how fucking great Juan Soto is this year. I think it's going to be the Juan Soto versus Fernando Tatis show. I think that's how MLB writes this story. It's going to be Juan Soto in left field, Fernando Tatis in right field. The fucking mountains colliding. Juan Soto versus Fernando Tatis for the MVP.
One hell of a storyline.
I think that's the storyline of the year because they play the same position, basically, just opposite corners. They're going to be 1-2 of each other in the lineup. It's going to be a day-to-day, night-to-night of who can do it better. Oh, you can do this? Let me show you. I could do that. Like,
anything you can do, I can do better.
Boom. That's what I think. We saw Tatis today or yesterday throw out guys in the outfield, throwing him out at third. This kid is slowly gonna fucking love the outfield and his cannon for an arm.
Would be dope.
Because he no longer has to care about his spin or anything because it hits the ground and fucking bounces. He's had a couple of great throws
Diving
to home.
catches.
He had a couple sliding catches. I think Tatis is going to end up being, maybe like Shenny said in the Right Fielders podcast, the number one right fielder when it's said and done this year.
Yep.
Defensively, offensively, because this is an easier position for him than shortstop. He could think about his at-bats the entire game. He doesn't have to think about situations, really, like every single time. You know, at shortstop, you're thinking situation. At outfield, you're okay. Guys at third, all I got to do is hug it home. Or guys at second,
left hand ass, right hand tits.
Yeah, you're gonna hear that from guys out there. That's gonna be his biggest thing: is can he stay focused in the game? Oh, me so horny. Roman, your MVP.
I've been liking them all podcasts. I liked them for the past couple podcasts. I think everybody's sleeping on him. I think he's going to be the face of this team. Everybody fell in love with him during the WBC, and I think that he proves everybody wrong. I'm
Joey
going to
Meneses.
go with Trey fucking Turner of the Philadelphia Phillies.
That's what I picked last year.
21 home runs. 21 home runs last year. I think he doubles that.
Doubles?
Bro, I'm telling you, this guy has power all of a sudden
Or
for some reason.
Phillies? He doubles?
Roman is like Jersey Jerry watching Drew Timmy play college basketball.
Dude, I'm thinking 30,
Yes.
40 home runs from Trey Turner having an incredible year, becoming an MVP. I'm telling you.
All right. Well, I picked him last year, so Roman's just a year behind.
I
Maybe
I
Yeah.
picked Juan Soto last year, and I'm running it back. You know, they say never twice. Well, Juan Soto didn't win it last year, so
He actually had his worst career year last year.
yeah. And who picked him to win MVP?
Mm,
This guy. This guy.
All right, so AL comeback player of the year. Chris Sale.
Minnesota Twin superstar Joey Gallo.
Oh, you said superstar?
Why they're better than the White Sox? Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo. That's that's
Welcome,
a good move.
welcome back to the AL. I expect 30+ bombs. I don't really care if he
They're
hits.
not going to shift him like they
No.
were in spring training all year. There's no way they bring outfielders in. There's absolutely no way. He's just going to hit. He's going to hit it over their head. He's going to say, "Fuck it, fly balls all day. Who cares?"
He doesn't. What's that crazy stat? He doesn't have like sacrifice flies or some shit like that.
True. He doesn't hit fly balls. You may be right. He only has like 2 sacrifice flies in his career.
Yeah.
Love Gallo. Mine's Chris Sale coming back, pitching for the Red Sox. They need him to step up huge. And I think this is a year where if he pitches really good, he's easily a trade target or, one of those later DFA pickups for playoffs because I mean, I still think he still has a rather large salary, but the Red Sox will have to eat it knowing that they'll be last place. But if he shows any sort of life, there's going to be teams who go get him.
Yeah. That would be not good.
And Chris Sale's dirty, man. That slider,
Yeah.
and when he's healthy, he's dirty.
A good Chris Sale would not be good for this league.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Roman,
I'm gonna go Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Is that bad? Kind of had a fall off of a year.
I think he batted 290 with 40 bombs.
But he was.
Are you fucking trolling us? Are you fucking trolling?
I'm telling you, Roman, this has been the worst podcast for you all time. This is funny.
I couldn't pick one for AL.
You were sitting there scrolling. When I turned over and I saw
I
you
couldn't pick
looking.
one.
Yeah, Mike Trout, come back.
Mike Trout,
God,
Yeah, hey,
players should have
45 home runs.
Vladdy.
That's right.
Vladdy, you should have done somebody.
Bob's pick for me, Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Guerrero,
comeback player of the year.
Yeah, because he had
Oh
a
my
little
God.
fall off.
Mike Trout hurt last year. Comeback player of the year.
Oh, Roman, no. Mike Trout was so good. All right, moving on from comeback player of the year. It's a dumb award. It's a dumb award anyway, Trevor. All right, get over it, Trevor. It's a dumb award. It's a dumb fucking award. All right, Trevor. Get over it. Rookie of the year. I'll go. Yankees Anthony Volpe that they just brought up just announced he's going to be on the active roster. The Yankees, getting older, getting hurt already. They're going to have this 21, 22-year-old shortstop come up. Be a stud. Move Glaber over to second. They may even ship Glaber within the first month. Because they have another guy who's screaming at the major leagues as well. Yankees always have those prospects though. What about Jason Dominguez? I can't believe he's not in the majors yet either. Can't believe Aaron Hicks is going to be their everyday outfielder.
Too many guys on the 40-man.
Because I believe Bader's hurt, right?
Bader's hurt, Rondon's hurt, Montas hurt. All those guys need a roster spot. Somebody's got to pay. Somebody's got to suffer.
Not great.
My rookie of the year is going to be Mike Trout.
Not funny, idiot.
Just kidding. It's Gunnar Henderson of the Baltimore Orioles.
God, why, dude? That's mine.
I absolutely think this guy is going to be a beast.
I also think he's going to be a
An
beast.
absolute stud, and I can't wait to see him play every day. Going to be fun times in Baltimore without Lamar.
That's crazy, Lamar.
Cy Young.
Cy Young.
Young.
I can go.
I'm going to go
Shohei Ohtani
God
of
damn
the
it.
Los Angeles Angels.
God damn it.
Sorry, buddy.
God damn it. Did you just look at my phone?
Yes.
He did. Yes.
Cy
did.
Young winner. No, I didn't. No,
Oh.
I didn't.
Yes.
I had him.
Shenny said they make playoffs for the first time in forever. I do believe that Shohei's going to be Cy Young.
Has to be.
He's going to step up. I mean, maybe it's because we just saw him strike out Mike Trout in the bottom of the ninth and fucking 2 outs.
You got to come back.
And he
Mike
just
Trout, that's
looked
why he's comeback player of the
terrific.
year, because he has to come back from Shohei striking
He
him
has to
out.
come back from that moment.
Yeah. From not winning the MVP.
He'll be back.
I'll forget about it in like a year. My Cy Young, I'm going north of the border to Toronto. Alek Manoah
Nice.
is going to show
Who you picked last year
people
too?
why.
Is that your pick from
Huh?
last year too? You repeating a couple picks? You got last year's notes.
I mean, can I be wrong twice, 2 years in a row? I might.
I hope not. Keep going. Sorry.
Might. I don't know. I just like the way that
I
like his
love
attitude. I love the
do
way
too.
he talks to reporters. He does that don't give a fuck about you attitude. He is a workhorse on the mound. He gets pissed, mean. I just like that, and I think if the Blue Jays are going to be good, he's going to be a big part of that, and he can be a big part and be good. And the Blue Jays don't make the playoffs, so I like Alek Manoah this year, and I hope I picked him last year because that makes me love it even more.
I want to say you did because I am pretty sure. Appreciate it. Roman
Already went.
MVP.
MVP? Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
Vladdy Guerrero Jr.
Yes, sir. Comeback and MVP.
Come back in MVP. I like it. I like it.
Yes,
Roman.
This is gonna be a great year for the Angels because my MVP is Mike Trout.
Can't have comeback and MVP of the year.
I think you picked Mike Trout last year for comeback and MVP.
I think I did too.
Now that this is all coming,
Yeah,
this is all coming back to me now. You guys are full of repeat pickers over here.
This is
names.
I think this is finally the year he wins his third. I think fourth MVP title. But I love Mike Trout this year, and we think the Angels are going to be competing. You guys think Shohei's going to win Cy Young. I think Mike Trout's going to win MVP. If that is anywhere remotely close, the Angels make the playoffs.
I like that.
My MVP is Jose Ramirez, Guardians. Absolutely love him. I think Guardians crush it over there, and he is just the leading factor for them. Plays a great third base every day for them. I think that's an easy pencil for me at third base and for MVP of the AL. That wraps it up. 2023 preseason predictions. Do we want to throw a way too early World Series prediction?
Padres versus the.
I'll go Padres, Mariners.
I like that.
Love
you
it.
Said it earlier. Yeah, Padres, Mariners. I like that.
So you're gonna copy me?
No, Padres, Blue Jays.
I said that last year.
I did say that last year.
Padres, Blue Jays this year.
I think I said that back-to-back years, so I was wrong 2 years in a row. So.
I'm gonna go with. It's hard. The signs. I'm trying to read the signs.
Yeah, Padres, Seattle.
Padres, Blue Jays.
2023 World Series. San Diego Padres are going to take on the New York Yankees. And let's party like it's 1998.
All
let's
right.
fucking go.
Fucking love it. Absolutely nothing wrong with being average. Love you guys.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Give me your preseason predictions. Next one, we'll give you our power rankings right before opening day. Love it. See you guys there. Deuces.
Peace.